And we're live. I got a new topic. Powerball. Did you guys play?
I won.
Really, you're a billionaire now?
I have to split it with that guy in Chino Hills, apparently. So I think after the sum, I get like 487 million. I think I did the math, so not too bad.
Yeah,
I got the first 5 right, and I didn't get the last one, so I get nothing.
Oh,
that's not true, though.
Serious?
Yeah.
You're
No, you're
lying.
I know.
I gotta
because I was hoping you guys would be like, if you get the first 5 right, you get like $50 million.
It's
like,
1
Yeah, I was
million.
gonna say because Kitty got a few numbers right, and I think she won like $20 or something like that. Like maybe she got like Powerball in one number or something.
In spite of the fact that logically I know the math is so horrifically against you,
1 in 280 million, I believe.
a little part of me was like, oh, 1 in 280 million. So there's a chance, right? There's a chance. So I found a website that lets me play. It lets me lose for free. Do you guys want to play it with me? We can see who's the best.
Oh, sure. No, actually, on my tickets, I didn't get a single number correct in all 4 of them.
All
I got
right.
one. I got one number.
Let me see. Oh, this it frames so perfectly. All right, I played this once before, so I'm gonna change my numbers.
All right,
up
I'm
for the
gonna
show.
pick my numbers over here. Okay, let's go with
18. I think is 64 too high? What's the highest you can pick?
I don't know. I thought it was 9. You can't go to 99.
You can't go to 99. I'm pretty sure.
I'm just gonna
but,
keep them all below 50 just in case.
I'm
I'm gonna go 12. For the number of disciples.
I think I need to reload the page to clear mine properly.
3 for the Holy Trinity.
I was gonna
1
do that.
for the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And 0 for the number of fucking NFL teams we have left.
Nice. I bet my first 100. So here's what I want you to do. You'll pick your numbers and you'll choose play, right? And then it'll pretty quickly do 100 of them. And then bet your paycheck, and hypothetically, your paycheck will be $100,000. And tell me when you get to that stage.
Oh, it has to be between 1 and 26. I gotta change these numbers.
Oh,
Just the quick pick needs to be that low, I think, because that's the one you failed on, right?
Oh,
1
yeah.
and 26. Okay.
All right. So tell me after you guys managed to bet 100. I managed to play 100 times and not win anything.
All
So
right.
it says
Play.
you've played the lottery 56 times over. I didn't input any other number.
Right.
I'm not
the
sure. how
first
this
one's
works.
100. You don't choose. After that, bet your paycheck,
Ah,
and then win
So
how
it
much
says-
do 100,000.
so it
Okay.
says you've played the lottery 56 times. Oh, okay, that's the number you want. I'm sorry.
All right. So
Bet
for
your
me, I played 50 times. It sounds like you won $6 along the way.
12.
Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't win any. It's uncommon. I usually win $1 or $2.
So what do you do for paycheck? Like a monthly gross income?
Just put 100,000.
I did 100. It's taking a while to tick, and so far.
Oh, you went
not
already? You
much.
ran ahead?
Oh,
I
thought
just
you were
clicked
already
play.
running.
Well, shit. I click play too. So Kyle and I are together, and Murka's out ahead. I'm
We'll wait
winning
until we hit
hundreds
100,000.
and losing thousands. We'll watch this thing go while we do the show. but
I am at $13,000 spent, 1,201. So real bad. Real
I think
bad.
you're
It's
actually
not going
doing better
well.
than me. Yeah, this site really made me feel better about not playing. Like I would like somehow the number like 220 million to 1 or whatever it is, 280 million to 1. It didn't sink home for me. Just how sure I was to be throwing away money. Right? They say the lottery is a tax for people who are bad at math, and
They say it's a stupid tax.
I've heard that too. I've heard that too.
I say it.
But I really like there's a couple online tools that allow me to lose the lottery for free.
So far I'm at like 10%. So I've won about 2,000, lost about 20 grand.
I've lost 32,000. No, I've lost 30,000, and I've won 3,000.
I'm
I
training.
really wanted to hit one of these times and jump to like 80 million.
No, I wouldn't even want that.
Dude,
I wouldn't want to win on this simulation.
Here's what happened to me. I was like in my head, I was going on a rant like this is like I'm gonna say this on Painkiller Already, so I'm doing this rant in my head about how stupid the lottery is and how you shouldn't play it and how it's dumb tax or whatever, and then along the way I hit a $50,000 prize. Right, I hit the 1,000,000 to 1 odds, or the 913,001 to odds, and I won 50 grand. And I'll tell you what, I still finished in the hole on my $100,000 experiment. Just not as deep in the hole as you might expect.
I had to play just because I feel like it's fun. I feel like it's good for you mentally to go through the exercise of putting yourself in a position of great wealth. I feel like you almost get the same brain chemistry effect as if you had won it, because you get to mentally spend that money for a minute and come up with because you got, I think the lump sum was like 900 million and change, and with Georgia taxes, I'm assuming I would keep something like 600 million of that if I'm lucky. But with that much money, I feel like I'd set up all these accounts for people I love with $2 or $3 million in it, and just they won't be able to touch it, but forever now they have income. Give them a monthly income. That's what I'd do for someone like Jeremy. I feel like I would create a trust for him so that every month he's got enough money to sustain himself and not have to work as hard in life, that sort of thing. And not that Jeremy's some high-ranking person in my life, but like even someone like him who's out on the fringes, yeah, let's take care of him too. And Scott, my cousin, and I were talking about this, and he had a similar thing. He's like, I think I'd give $1 million to this person, and a couple million to that person, and this guy was really nice to me that time. I bet he doesn't even know how much I appreciate it. I'd go take care of him. He's like, but can you just imagine Jeremy with a $250,000 yearly income that comes from like the air, the bass boats and jacked up fucking trucks and like
you'd have to
big
like set an
Bubba
account.
tires.
Yeah, that
Could
was
he
like
stay out of
you give him
drugs?
100 a year.
Yeah, he doesn't have a drug issue. He's more of he wants to be a good old boy. He likes fitting into a group, and for him that's redneck. Right now, instead of going back to school like we all had like put him up, he was going to go back to a technical school and get the same degree that Scott has to potentially get on and start making that money that Scott's making, because Scott's got his ducks in order now. He's doing good, and Jeremy's not. He's struggling. And instead of going and doing the school that we'd all kind of nudged him toward, and Scott had called in favors. He knows he did really well in that welding program, and he went to competitions for them and won some competitions. So they like Scott a lot, and they'll do some stuff. They'll do whatever it takes to help him. Instead, he wants to be a volunteer fireman, which is really like a good old boys club that you're really paying to go be a fireman when it comes down to it, because you get like $12 a fire. That's your pay. It's tax-free, of course, but that comes to like, $1,200 a year if you're lucky. And you have to pay for a lot of shit that goes into it. It's a lot of your time. So yeah, I would do stuff like that. And I said I would definitely buy like one of those mega yachts that's like, let's just call it $100 million and has a helicopter pad and a crew of 50. 30 of those are women. And the other 20 are also women, but the
other 20 are very hard workers. Yeah.
They're all women, but 30 of them don't do anything. And I think it would be fun to like, just let's sail. Let's sail the seas. Why not? Let's go from port to port like we're running our own Disney cruise, but I'm the fucking captain, and I'd wear a captain's hat and everyone would call me captain.
You know what? I had a whole fantasy about it. Like I was like, all right, if I had $800 million, whatever the hell it would be after all the taxes and everything were paid, my whole fantasy was that for like 6 months, while the media attention, as much as I could garner for being the winner, I would change nothing about my life. Nothing at all. Like I would be that guy who like a weird kind of arrogance and I'm better than you of like, I got all this money, but I was already so thankful for everything that I had. I don't feel the need to do anything or buy it. And I'd be giving it out to friends, people, build up so much goodwill around my name so that when eventually I did spend a ton of money and get embroiled in some horrible scandal in Tijuana, undoubtedly, that people would be like, well, everybody gets tempted. Of course he had to spend some eventually. Just remember when he first got it? He stayed in the same place. He stayed in the same car. He's a,
What are you
guy.
driving?
Chrysler 300C.
Oh, that's right. You've told me that before.
Yeah.
So what did you guys all finish?
So I get my yacht with my crew.
No,
and-
the lottery thing. What did you
Oh,
actually get here?
Yeah. I won $12,500, and I lost the $100,000.
12.
Nice.
What'd you get exactly? 12.5.
It's 12,482, I think.
Huh.
Yeah.
Taylor, what'd you get?
I spent 109,930, and I won $9,731. So I'm in the hole $100,000, $100,199.
We're all in the whole 100,099, I think. But yeah, I won 10,087 along the way, so I'm in the middle somewhere. And I've played with this website and some other ones like it a little bit, and it really made me feel better about not playing the lottery and instead investing in index funds, stuff like that. Because I'm way ahead in the stock market and way behind on the lottery. Go figure.